Hey guys, Evil Ducky here, and today we are going to talk about Far Harbor and what are my impressions of the game. Now let me just tell you right now, there are a lot of glitches. I'm not going to go into the glitches right now because that's a whole video in and of itself, and I really want to take some time to talk about the glitches that I've experienced so far in another video. But this video I'm going to focus on what I am feeling in Far Harbor and first impressions of Far Harbor. When I came up on that boat, I literally was hearing like Down Eastern Alexa in the back of my head, and I had to go play it on YouTube real quick because it is this dreary, beautifully done island, and it's exactly like the landscape is exactly what I had pictured for it. It is so beautiful in like this very haunting, eerie way with the fog and the mist. Honestly, in a lot of moments I feel like I am walking into a Stephen King novel or something along those lines, a Lovecraft type novel. I know a lot of people who have played Point Lookout are saying it's giving them some definite Point Lookout feels. I haven't played Point Lookout, so I can't give you my honest opinion on that. Now, getting into some of the characters that you meet, the first characters that you meet are, of course, in Far Harbor, and one of the major ones that you meet right away is Longfellow, who eventually can become your companion. I had really high expectations and hopes for Longfellow. I was really hoping that I was going to like him a lot and that I was going to be very attached to him and he was going to be my Far Harbor bud. But that did not happen. I didn't get that kind of vibe from him right away. I didn't get any sort of real interest in his character. Now, I haven't used him as a companion very much beyond what was required within the story itself, but I'm kind of disappointed. The voice acting isn't what I was hoping for or what I was expecting with some of the other characters that I've used more of, like Hancock and Deacon and McCready and Piper and just the general main companion guys. But I'm sure I'm going to play around with him later and maybe I'll develop that attachment, maybe I won't. But my favorite character that I've encountered so far is Dima, the leader of the synth little colony up in Acadia. He is so intriguing to me. I am so fascinated by his story. I want to know everything. I can't wait to explore it more. My favorite interaction I had with him so far is when you first meet him, he asks you questions and asks, do you think that you're a synth? And that posed this very, very, moral conundrum for me. It literally took me probably 5 minutes to decide how to answer that, because I hadn't considered the fact that my soul survivor could be a synth. And I think Far Harbor in particular, with the different type of factions that you're dealing with, the fact that you can go and play and be a member of the Children of Adam, that you can side with these synths or you can side with the town people who are decidedly human, can really lend itself to a lot of role-playing. And that's what I enjoy the most about Fallout games and Bethesda games in particular, is the role-playing aspect. Now, I haven't gone so far into the main quest, mostly because I did have some pretty major glitches that frustrated me, so I've been kind of steering away from the main quest and doing some of the side quests. And one of the side quests I did is I stumbled upon this robot named Pearl who was outside of Far Harbor, and she asked for my help, and she takes you to this hotel and takes you through this hotel where you have to fight all these ghouls. And let me tell you, there's some new pretty beastie ghouls on Far Harbor, which you would expect. And then she takes you down and you have to go down this elevator, and then you kind of get thrust into this realization she's taking you down to a vault. There is a vault on Far Harbor, and it's not just any kind of vault. exactly what you would expect from a Vault-Tec Vault with all of its craziness. There's a great little quest that you get to play through if you like kind of like murder mystery solving type quests. I highly recommend doing that quest early on in the game. It was a lot of fun for me. Just because you get to explore another vault, and I love learning about new vaults. After that, there are a bunch of little side quests that you can do within Far Harbor itself. I did focus quite a bit on a little side quest where you're helping out the Dalton family, the last remaining Dalton, who is in Far Harbor. She sends you off on these like crazy quests to go kill things. It was the first time that I encountered a fog crawler, which are a pain in the ass to kill, and they are far more beastly than Deathclaws in my opinion, and I am very satisfied with the fights that I've had with them so far. And eventually you do actually get a settlement from it, so I've been, of course, futzing around with my settlement building. It really is a great DLC. I highly recommend anyone who loves Fallout to go get Far Harbor if you already haven't. Now, if you don't have the season pass, I would probably suggest, just for the sake of trying to avoid the glitches, to maybe wait a week or so to see if Bethesda will be patching some of the glitches that are occurring. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe they just don't care because they had so many people buy these season passes that, okay, these people already paid for it, so why fix it? Either way, definitely recommend, glitches aside, Far Harbor's awesome. So far, I definitely recommend you guys go play it. It's been a lot of fun. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I have just signed up on Twitch, so I will be trying to bring you guys some live streaming stuff through Twitch. I play on Xbox One, so I don't think that there's a way that I could actually live stream onto YouTube from my Xbox One, but there is a way for me to do it through Twitch, and I of course will leave a link to my Twitch account below, and please follow me on Twitter so that I can tweet you guys and let you know when I am live streaming. I'm going to try and do live streaming a little more regularly, so please feel free to come watch my stream and interact with me and ask me questions, and I love to talk lore, so it should be a lot of fun. So that's all I gotta say right now, guys. I will probably do a full review once I get it finished, probably in a week or so, because I don't have time to just sit there and power through Far Harbor like a lot of other people do. But this has been Evil Ducky. Love, peace, chicken grease, guys, and stay safe out in the wasteland.